Okay, let's get the party started with civic engagement. Fun, 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 fun! This year, the Commissioner's Cup, presented by Coinbase, will feature a new platform where the league, WNBA teams, and the WNBPA will work together ahead of the 2022 midterm elections to further promote the work the players have been focused on. How do they plan on doing that? By empowering communities through voter registration, voting rights education, and advocacy. The Atlanta Dream chose to lean in with the King Center because it's our anniversary. It's our 15th to be exact, and we were named after MLK's I Have a Dream speech. To spotlight the championship game, the league will donate $10,000 to the winning team's organization and $5,000 to the organization of the runner-up. The accumulated donation dollars from this season will be presented to the organization at the conclusion of the Commissioner's Cup games. Talk about giving back. Okay, so Snook, Cole, Serena, tell me everything you know about the Commissioner's Cup.
Are you talking about in general or for this particular season?
Anything you know about the Commissioner's Cup.
I know that it's a way of highlighting, I guess, the top teams and having them have something worth competing for, because the way I understand it is the winning team gets a little monetary bonus. If I'm
Okay,
correct.
Cole, what do you know about the Commissioner's Cup?
That's about all I know, and I didn't even know about the bonus part, but I did know. I thought it was a way to highlight the top teams. That was the only thing I really knew. But Mom went a step further with the bonus. Thank you for the information. I did not know that part.
Serena?
Okay, so I hope I get the terminology right and whatever. So the Commissioner's Cup game is so before the actual game, the Commissioner Cup, like there's other little games that lead up to the Commissioner's Cup games, and it happens every time like the teams from the same conference plays or something like that. So I guess if two teams from the same conference play together, that's a Commissioner's Cup game. And I guess the ones who win the most of those Commissioner Cup games get to go to the Commissioner Cup, like I guess championship. And so whoever wins that then gets to win money. Am I correct?
Yes, we're along the lines of correct. I like this. I like this. So, the Commissioner's Cup, we're going to learn all about it today on MoCo because the Commissioner's Cup is dope. It's new, so no one should feel bad because last year was the first year. The Commissioner's Cup is presented by Coinbase. So, okay, get some coins out. And it tips off it tipped off the opening weekend of the regular season. Serena, you mentioned it. Snook, you mentioned it. Everybody mentioned it. There's a lot of money involved. How much money? $500,000, $30,000 per player on the winning team. So if you win, if you're on the winning team of the Commissioner's
I'm
Cup,
playing for it, baby. I'm going for it all the way. You can believe that. You say that, and I'm playing my heart out.
$30,000 per player on the winning team of the Commissioner's Cup. So do I have people's attention now?
Yeah, you got my attention. I'm gonna tell you.
All right,
person,
so per person. So this is what makes it like really big and really different. So this is the second annual in-season competition, and it'll feature 61 games taking place through the first half of the 2022 regular season game. So the reason they say the first half is because it starts on opening night and it runs all the way through to July 26th, which is when the championship game is. So here's the thing. If you're on the winning team, like we told you, the winning team wins $30,000 per player. You can also have a chance to win, what is it? $5,000 for the MVP. So if you are on the winning team and you win the MVP, you get $35,000. Now, here's the part that I thought was pretty dope in a sense of like, okay, everybody ain't going to be on the winning team. What about the losers? Well, if you're the runner up on the Commissioner's Cup, you still get $10K per person.
Wow.
Dang. Look, I'll take that.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to
something
say.
to go for.
Is there any way for the
Yeah,
fans
that's
to
what
win
I'm trying
money?
to
or
say.
anything?
Right.
Can the fans
Can
get
we get
a
in on the
coin?
action?
Well, then there's also a little charitable part that goes to it. There's donations. Each team chooses a charity that they want to donate to. And so that charity, the Atlanta Dream, chose the King Center because this year is our 15th anniversary. We wanted to get it back into our roots. And so we chose to team up with the King Center, but there will be other groups, other teams are picking other places to donate. For instance, Chicago Sky picked My Block, My Hood, My City. Connecticut Sun picked the League of Women Voters. Dallas Wings, This Is Project Texas. The Indiana Fever picked Indiana Black Expo. The ACEs picked ACLU of Nevada. The Sparks picked the Human Rights Campaign. Minnesota, ACLU of Minnesota. New York Liberty picked A Little Piece of Light. Phoenix picked Black Mothers Forum. Seattle, ACLU. Washington Mystics, Alliance of Youth Action. So there are a lot of different organizations that are going to be basically benefiting from the Commissioner's Cup, because every time you win, so if your team wins, every time you win, a donation will be collected for the group that you choose to donate to. And then on
That's
the
awesome.
Commissioner's Cup, they get all their lump sum and then some, because the commissioner's going to throw in a little more. So the Commissioner's Cup is a pretty cool thing that's going on. And the reason that it came about is because obviously there's a lot of talk about needing more money in women's sports and different things of that nature. And so the commissioner basically wanted to find a way to add more money. So let me ask y'all this. If it was $30,000 up for grab and you're playing in the Commissioner's Cup, what's your energy going to be like?
What?
Very, very off the charts. You'll probably
I'm
have
coming
to
for some heads. Ready to
hold me
win.
down from the day before the game.
Yes. They be like, all right, you need to calm down because you will get hurt. You going don't let's get down by 2. I'm about to everybody
Right.
about to do better.
Do better. So that's kind of the concept, just so everyone understands. Like, the concept is there's a lot of money on the line. Teams are playing for a lot. And so it's exciting. It's new. Last year, the Seattle Storm
I was
beat the
about to ask you
Connecticut
who
Sun.
won.
Yeah, last year, Seattle Storm beat the Connecticut Sun. And oh, by the way, the WNBA is going to donate $2,000 to the winning team's chosen organization and an additional $500 to the losing team's chosen organization. So
Wow.
again, that this is a lot, and to spotlight the championship, and that's per game, by the way. So if you win, you start tallying up that money, and then also to spotlight the
Well, I didn't know they
championship
win money
game.
per game. That's really cool.
Yeah, so you collect money per game, and then you got a tally at the end, and then that's how much is donated to your organization that you chose. So the King Center. So we got our first win against the Indiana Fever of our Commissioner's Cup. And so that's $2,000 right there, and that's going to
Wow.
keep carrying over. And then you start to tally it up, and then if we make it, so you have to make it to the Commissioner's Cup for your organization to benefit. But if we make it to the Commissioner's Cup, then the King Center is going to get all the money that we've collected along the way, and then the WNBA is donating an additional $10,000 to them for the championship game. So there's a lot of money going around on this Commissioner's Cup.
That's awesome. It's about time. Now, if we can
Yes.
get about 5 or 6 more Coinbases to add to the Commissioner's Cup. Seriously, if we get at least 5 or 6 more Coinbase companies to donate to the Commissioner's Cup,
Or to the South. Well, I mean, yeah, either way.
yeah, because if they do it, that's what I'm saying. It's because then the more money that comes to the organization, as far as that's concerned, the more the money the WNBA has in order to continue this. But the thing is that just 5 or 6 more with the same amount of money.
So
Then
Cole
we
says she
talking
won
about
$1 million
something-
prize for that Commissioner's Cup. But you got to remember, this is only a game within a game. This ain't for the whole season now. This is just for the Commissioner's Cup.
Build it up.
My hope is now last year I'm not real sure where the broadcast was available to individuals for, but I just hope that it's enough hoopla around it that it's mainstream on a national television station,
So I'm glad you asked,
that.
so that people who don't look at sports like ESPN channels or all of that would be able to enjoy it as well, and hopefully build the base of fans for the league.
That's a great
Okay,
point.
Snook. Well, Snook dropped the
correct
mic
today.
on me, but
Right.
since you said that, let me go ahead and mention that there will be all of the Commissioner's Cup games will be shown. So all 61 by 6 WNBA
Ooh.
media partners: Prime Video, ABC, ESPN networks, CBS television networks, and CBS sports networks, NBA TV, Facebook, and Twitter. So all
Good.
61 games will be available for you to view some way or another.
Good.
So
Nice.
that's the growth right there. So we're looking forward to it. We're going to be talking all about the Commissioner's Cup. We're going to have Nancy Lieberman come on and talk about the Commissioner's Cup. But we're going to just keep you guys informed. Tap in. The WNBA season is upon us.